Hey friends, Charles from the Gentleman's Journey here. Guys, in this video, my dog Walter and I are at 8,800 feet up here in Colorado. Guys, we are testing out my brand new RBM UP-2 hot tent. Now guys, this is probably one of the last snowfalls of the season, and we're testing out arguably one of the world's best hot tents. Guys, right now I have a stove burning in. We have some Louisiana Cajun food that we actually picked up ourselves a couple weeks ago. So friends, come along for the journey. Well friends, what's going on? Welcome to my backyard. Now guys, we are about 45 minutes to an hour just outside of my house. Guys, we are up in South Fork, Colorado, and we are headed towards Summitville Mine, going down that road. So I think this is gonna be camp tonight, guys. It is super muddy. So I'm gonna go back here and see if we can't pitch the tent over there. We got Walter with us today, but I'm gonna leave him in the truck for a little bit because check out all this mud. Well, this is it, friends. This is gonna be the star of the show today. Not even Walter is gonna outshine this tent today. Look at that for perspective. It fills up an entire jet sled. And this right here, friends, is the floor. This is an add-on. And just because I didn't think I have enough weight in there, let's see what else we can grab. Check out all the stakes they gave us, friends. So you have some that you can screw in by hand, and you have some that you hammer in. And they've even included a little tool. Looks like some sort of Japanese writing there. Check it out, multi-tool. You can pull the stakes, you can hammer them, and that has a ferro rod, some knives, and even a survival saw. Well friends, let's take a quick look, why don't we? So we have a awesome little door here that just flaps open. This is actually tri-layer. You have an outer layer, you have a bug net right here, and then you have an inner layer. So this door actually makes the fourth layer, and you just kind of touch. But you can see, friends, we have one door open, and there's the other door, and here's kind of a 360. It's all camouflaged inside and out. You'll probably see all around the walls, you have these cubbies, and there's extra ones too that they have that you can Velcro on. So it has all these zippers and stuff like that. Guys, this piece here comes out. So again, it's kind of like an umbrella, but once you're done, this comes out. All right, so you can see that's just kind of like a screw, a bolt thread on there. And now, friends, it's standing room. This right here is a rubber kind of silicone. You'll see it in baking sheets, cupcake sheets, stuff like that. This is all fireproof. And then right here is going to be the stove jack. In the stove jack, they have a little metal hole there. And everything is ready to have this be one of the best hot tents in the world. So you'll note that this floor that I'm on right now is not the external floor that I'm talking about. This tent has its own floor, and there's an insulated thing that's extra. Now guys, that I believe you can stake down, and then it's the perfect floor print for this tent. I didn't have to use a lot of stakes because I don't expect it to get too windy today. This whole floor will zip out, and then the floor liner has a section that you can unzip as well. So you can actually turn this into an ice fishing hut. Here we are outside, friends, and you can see that stove jack and then the other metal ring right there. So again, this tent is gonna be double insulated. See that? You'll see the inner and the outer. And that, guys, is gonna be amazing for this cold weather. As you breathe, you expel moisture and condensation, and that builds up. So I don't know how cold it's set to be. I don't have service, so I can't check, but I think it's gonna get down pretty cold tonight, so we'll check back and see. I got a little hot in here, and I don't even have it full of wood, and that's a small stove. I know it's not down the temperature yet, but I got burnout. So what I did is, check this out. You have kind of an outer layer that velcros, and they have this little stay right there that'll just prop the window open enough. That way you can let some of the gases out and all that. Then you have another zipper. Then you have a bug net. Then you have an inner, again, so we don't get that condensation, all that moisture. And you can remove this window right here, the outer, and it comes with a clear plastic that you can put in there. Then on the opposite side, guys, there's another full window that does all the same stuff. Now I am going to do a full walkthrough, how you set it up, go through all the specs and the details. So if that's not your kind of thing, then you know, you might not want to watch that one. But I just want to live in it. I want to spend a night in it and really just see it for myself. But coming up soon, I'm going to go through all the nuts and bolts, how to set it up, and I think that's going to be a really fun one. But check it out, guys. I got a cot in here, and it is just so roomy. I mean, Walter's hanging out underneath the bed, so he's comfortable. I got wood. I mean, you got another person right here on a cot. So I would V out mine a little bit more, and we would kind of surround the stove, if you will. Now the stove, there's different models, but it could go back a little more. There's a bunch of different stoves you can put in here. Some of them have the stovepipe at the front rather than the back. That would kick the stove back a little bit more. I think that might be a good option. Friends, watch this stove come to life. So right now I got it totally dampered off, and then immediately you'll see a difference. Bam, it just comes right back to life. And now it's back to a full-on go. Awesome cliff up there, guys. I wonder how tall that is. Here's a little scope around. You can see the truck in the distance back there. See all the smoke coming out? It's because we had it dampered down for a while. It'll start burning cleaner here in a minute. While I'm out here though, I wanted to get a temperature. I got this propped up outside. Yeah, we're seeing 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's about -2 Celsius. And it's not even dark yet, guys. So we'll see what happens in the morning with all this moisture. Hopefully the tent doesn't freeze to the ground. If it does, it'll probably warm up by the time I get up and going. So I will let it thaw out and get out of here. As long as nothing goes south with that surgery on the dog, we will have kind of a relaxing morning. Well, it's not dark yet, but it is getting darker inside the tent. And check it out. I can kind of highlight this upper storage unit. It's mesh. It's the screen stuff that goes by the doors and windows. So it's perfect for letting these lights shine through. You can just set it there. And I can't wait to see tonight how much light that's going to give off in here. I want to go stand outside and see how bright this thing's going to look from the distance. Oh, frozen over. Come on, buddy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Go play. Go play. Now I can let Walter just run around because everything is frozen and he's not gonna be tracking as much stuff in. So I'm gonna get a quick breakfast going and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna see if I can get back to town and be there when my wife picks up the dog. Well, friends, I thought I'd put this outside for a little bit and we're down to 19 degrees. So that's about a difference of 16 degrees difference between the outside and the inside of the tent with the heater off. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Whew.